Just one more pet. One day, I was walking home from my best friend's house. I could hear the birds singing and some kids playing in the park. Then I heard a strange little noise in the bushes. Shuffle, shuffle, shuffle. I pushed aside the bushes, and I couldn't believe what I saw. It was a little doggy. He was very friendly. He didn't have a collar. "Are you lost, little doggy?" I asked. He followed me home. What could I do? "Mom," I yelled when I got home, "can we please keep him?" I asked. When Mom saw who had come home with me, she was surprised. "You have to take him back, little critter. We have too many pets," Mom said. "He's lost and doesn't have a home," I pleaded. Mom said we had to discuss it as a family, but we would make sure that the little doggy was safe. "He can stay in my room," I said. Mom let me tie him up in the backyard until Dad got home. Our kitty did not like him. She puffed up her fur and hissed. I didn't think that was very nice. Our dog did not like him either. He barked and barked. The little doggy was scared. "That's not how you treat a guest," I told my pets. I gave the little doggy a bath. He liked that. He splashed in the water for a long time, and the bubbles went everywhere. I took him to my room so he would be comfortable for the night. That's when little sister saw him. "I'm gonna tell," she said. I had to give her $1 just to keep her quiet. Mom heard the doggy bark, 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 and she made me take him back outside. The little doggy looked so sad. I decided to keep him company. I wanted my $1 back, but little sister wouldn't give it to me. The little doggy and I were both a little bummed out about how things turned out. When Dad came home, I showed the little doggy to him. He and Mom talked it over. "He can stay here until we find his owner," he said. "What if we can't find his owner?" I asked. "Can I keep him?" "Let's worry about that later," Mom said. But I was already worried about it. We made a bed for the little doggy in our garage. I sang him a goodnight song and asked him to go to sleep. But the doggy barked and barked. He sounded lonely. He sounded sad. I took my bath and got ready for bed, and the doggy still cried. Dad read a bedtime story to me. We could hear the doggy whine the whole time. He was scared. I tried to sleep, but I could hear the doggy. It took a long time for me to fall asleep that night. The next morning, I went out to the garage to check on the doggy. He wasn't in his bed. He was gone. I looked all over the garage, but he wasn't there. He must have escaped through a crack in the garage door. I looked all around the yard and called and called. "Here, doggy! Here, doggy!" But the doggy didn't come. I asked my dog and kitty, "Do you know where the doggy is?" They were no help at all. I ran next door to Mrs. Rhino's. "Mrs. Rhino, have you seen a little doggy in your yard?" I asked. "No, I haven't, but somebody pulled all my clean sheets off the line," she said. She didn't look very happy. I ran over to Mr. Bovine's house. "Have you seen a little doggy in your yard?" I asked. "No, I haven't, but somebody dug up my garden," he said. He was very upset. I saw Mr. E. Lafont in his front yard. "Mr. Lafont, have you seen a little doggy in your yard?" I asked. "No, I haven't, but somebody chewed up my hose," he said. He was mad. Mom and Dad and little sister all came to help me look. We asked all over the neighborhood, but no one had seen the doggy. We looked all over our yard one more time in case he was hiding, but we didn't find him. When we got home again, I walked by the garage and I heard a bark, and I ran inside. The doggy was back. Only he was a she, and she was a mama, and she had 4 little puppies. 1, 2, 3, 4. I called everybody. "Oops, we have more doggies," I said. Little sister was excited. Mom and Dad didn't say anything, but I bet they were excited too. Just then a car drove up. Out of the car stepped a little girl and her mom. I had never seen them before. "Have you seen a little lost dog?" the girl asked. I brought the girl to the garage. She was so happy when she saw the little doggy, but I was not. "It's my dog," she said, "and I even have puppies too. Thank you for taking care of her." The little doggy barked. Bark. This time she didn't sound sad or lonely. She sounded very excited. The little girl picked up a puppy and held it out to me. Would you like to have a puppy after they get a little bigger? I asked Mom and Dad if I could. After they talked it over, Mom and Dad agreed. Yes, just one more pet. The end.